Yeah, he's not. He should be building a tech lab with the factory. There we go.
I feel like that tech lab was a little late. I don't know if that's going to be up in time. It's not
Yeah.
going to be. He should just lift the racks at this point, I think. If he's going to rush
Well, I
Banshees,
think he wants to be able to produce Marauders.
Oh, wow, never mind. We have many tech labs.
I guess he wants siege tanks and banshees. He might need siege tanks if he really wants to expand and get down this ramp. Yeah. Oh, we didn't see a 4-gate. I was wrong there.
You are correct. He is expanding. So. I think Anti-Mage feels like he can control this ramp right now, which he really can with these sentries. Even without the Terran knowing how much is down there, it's really scary to push down a ramp when you know your army could just get divided and you could potentially lose the game instantaneously.
Well, we know that Drewbie is getting. We know that he's going for a cloak with banshees, and after that, I guarantee you he's going to follow it up with like a siege tank in siege mode to try and bust down this ramp.
Maybe if this Banshee doesn't do any damage, though. I mean, I see a Robo Bay coming online for Anti-Mage and the expansion. If he doesn't do any damage with this, he's going to be in a really bad spot. Terran is already making heavy Marauders. I mean, that's a lot of gas. We've got Cloak and 2 Banshees coming. That's a lot of gas. I don't see him having money for siege tanks and siege tech anytime in the foreseeable future.
Notice the Reaper. I really like this. This is I think if he's aggressive with this, he can definitely get a probe or two and at least return his investment on the Reaper.
Definitely.
But
I like that Anti-Mage has this probe patrolling outside. Maybe he's looking for that very Reaper, or he's looking for a Banshee of some kind. It is going to go down. He didn't see the Banshee coming.
We have 1 sentry up in the main. This could really depend on when he warps in his units and where he warps them in. If he warps in more stalkers up here relatively soon, he's going to be in trouble.
Yeah, we've got to call. It looks like he is pulling a stalker back from his main. We've got another warped in down here. We need to see an observer come out really soon. This cloak just finished. Yeah, a lot of probes are going to go down to this Banshee here. It's definitely going to pay for itself. Although we are chronoing out an observer, it's rallied to the wrong spot. But after the harass starts, I'm sure he'll re-rally that.
1 probe.
Smart that Drewbie isn't wasting any cloak until he absolutely needs to.
Yep. 3 probes. 4 probes. This is going to even things out again. He's bringing the Reaper in too. I like that. The Observer's out, but I mean, there's still only.
I don't like targeting the. I don't like that targeting of the sentry. I think that Drewbie really needs to focus down probes here. He already sees that his opponent has an expansion. If he loses his Banshee, that's not good. These Banshees are almost serving as Terran hero units. He's so far behind. To throw away gas units like that is huge.
Yeah, he's in a bad spot right now, and he's also going for. I was wrong. He's going for pre-igniter Hellions instead of.
We have many. This is. I'm going to deem this
Banshee. It forced these units out of the front base before this observer gets here.
I'm going to deem this the Drewbie many tech lab build because I don't think I've ever seen this many tech labs on a 1-base Terran in my entire life.
Like he could have used. One thing, he didn't have to go for probes with the Banshee. He could have used it to force all these units out of his front door and expand.
If Anti-Mage is paying attention, he can take out a few units here. He has to be careful though. There we go. He needs the observer up there to snipe that Banshee.
Yeah, his observer's not going to get there in time. He's going to be able to force him out of his natural. I feel like if he would have done that with his original Banshee, instead of go for probes and tried to expand at the same time, he could have gotten expansion up relatively quickly.
He could have, but the only problem with doing that is that he would know he's playing from a very behind position. I think what he was trying to do was he figured he was very far behind, so he was trying to kill probes in order to even out the playing field before taking his expansion. By just throwing down an expansion here, like I said, he would know he's playing from behind the entire time.
Yeah, it's very hard to judge at this point.
Sure.
I mean, the worker count's pretty even. It's 34 to 32.
This is a pretty big push coming out from Drewbie here.
Yeah, and he's gonna have 1 Colossus no range. So that's gonna be. I mean, if
I would almost rather see an Immortal here. He's seen so many Marauders. I think an Immortal would have been a much smarter. He's upgrading those thermal lands too.
Done, though.
Yeah, I know, but oh boy, and he's pulling SCVs again.
Yeah, and it's gonna pay off because he's gonna get probes. He's gonna at the very least kill mining time. Oh, this expansion is gone.
Yeah, that's really rough. But I don't see an observer down here either. Here it is. It's coming back finally.
It's been following the army. Yeah. Like if he can. All he really needs the Banshees to do, if he engages, is take out the Colossus.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, the Marauders and the Hellions can take
I don't like
care of
Anti-Mage moving down this ramp. I think that
he's panicking.
I think that staying at the top of that ramp, pulling probes against blue.
Oh, he's not targeting the Colossus though. He did get to respond. Okay, so he's gonna clean this up, but he's gonna be behind.
I would have much rather had seen
Damn it.
Anti-Mage sit at the top of that ramp. The Terran cannot push up that ramp as long as he has Force Field.
Yeah, he has range almost done at this point. Range will be done in another
Yeah.
12 seconds.
I think
and
he was just-
could have just waited for that and poked.
I think it was just a little bit preemptive there.
Yeah. Right now he's now at a 12 worker deficit.
Drewbie,
So-
an insane worker production, even after pulling those SCVs. Although I guess, no, he did lose them. I mean, he's still sitting at a really healthy worker count. Although this counter by Anti-Mage has the potential to do a lot of damage here too. He needs to be careful with that Colossus. He needs to be careful.
Colossus is big.
The Colossus almost nullifies those SCVs.
I almost think, oh, he's just gonna run away. I think he should have already just picked up this command center and hit up his ramp at this point.
Yeah, definitely. I don't like him leaving that Colossus exposed back there. Drewbie's going to try and pick it off if he can with these Marauders, but he can't do it.
We are seeing some slow reinforcement zealots. Okay, now I think he's still going to be able to save the command. Well, no, he's not. This command center is done.
Yeah, this is there's so much down here. Drewbie has no money. I mean, the cost of meals is evident if you look at his main base. Those mineral fields are almost completely mined out.
Yeah, this is getting close to the end.
We've got one more Viking coming online, but I mean, he's sitting at the bottom of this ramp with 9 Stalkers, and Drewbie's got almost no ground army at this point. Even if he takes out the Viking, it doesn't seem like it's going to matter much.
Yeah, this 6 Marauder counterattack is just a prayer.
It's a desperation. Yeah, definitely.
But at the
Two of
same
these
time,
Marauders are at 1
it's
HP,
funny.
leading the way.
He's pulling his whole army back to deal with it. So
Yeah,
I don't-
bad move by Anti-Mage.
Like, this is like 6 really weak Marauders. Like, look, there's 3 of them already gone.
Although, like I said, again, you got to figure both players have no idea where they stand in this game. Although Anti-Mage has to be feeling very good at this point, and Drewbie has to be feeling very bad after everything that's gone through up to this point.
Yeah, like, Drewbie is just out of minerals in his main.
Drewbie's had a Banshee sitting above Anti-Mage's main for quite a while. Now it's finally moving into Harass. I think he could have did something with that a lot earlier.
One Banshee's gonna beat one Stalker, even with that Observer there, and they can see it. I'm pretty sure, at least. Oh, yeah, but second Stalker, he's gonna have to retreat.
Yeah.
Anti-Mage
And
playing 9.
it doesn't matter. Anti-Mage is moving into Drewbie's base. I think he's realized how much strength he has on this position here.
Yeah, I don't even think, like, I could try and figure out what the hell happened in this game, but I don't think I can. I'd be lying to you if I told you this is exactly what this person could have done to win. That was kind of insanity. That was just fast-paced, back-and-forth craziness.
Yeah, I'm surprised to see that in all the craziness, Anti-Mage was able to pull out a win, given that Terran is so imbalanced, but...
I know. Well, he does play Protoss.
That is true. Protoss
And,
and Force Fields.
that is,
and Colossus.
Protoss is not Zerg. And,
I feel like if he
may say-
micros these SCVs and splits them all into... Oh, never mind, they're all dead already.
There's a force field. Never mind, there's a force field. That force field signifies the end of this game.
We do have
Oh,
Drewbie
wow.
dropping the
Drewbie
BM. That was actually it was actually a very good play to forfeit the next game, because by claiming he'd be too tired at the end of this game, it would look illegitimate to play the next game. So I mean, if you're gonna BM, that's the way to do it.
This Trollcast has been brought to you by Destiny and Renegade.